Dylan here from Beyond Hot. I just want to thank you for signing up for this program. It's done a tremendous help for me. I'm already in an existing business, but you never stop learning. So to listen to a presentation and to listen to different ideas from other people, it's a welcome for me because it's stuff maybe I didn't think of, or maybe it didn't resonate strong enough when I first read it. So do take the time to take on this course. Ask the questions. Just remember, there's no such thing as a stupid question. We're all here to help one another. It's mom and dad shops across this nation, and if we can all help one another stay in business, we can provide a strong economy for our customers. I've been in business now over 5 years, bricks and mortar for four. We started off just doing hot sauce for fun at local markets and farmers markets. Just wanted to have a bit of fun on the side. Unfortunate circumstances, just about 4 years ago, my father passed away. 2 weeks later, still gets me. My daughter passed away from a fentanyl overdose. So obviously, I went dark for a couple of months. And when I came out of it, I looked at my wife and I said, I'm done working for anybody else because you don't have a say when you work for somebody else. You have to do the job that you're tasked to do. You have to answer to the time that they allot for you. And I was done with that. I'm a retired veteran, so I did have my pension by my side, which is a nice bonus. And we jumped into selling hot sauce full time. We secured a bricks and mortar location. A tremendous landlord made a great deal to help us for the first 3 years of our business. Uh, and we've never looked back. We've done some trials and tribulations along the way. There's been some speed bumps, don't get me wrong. It hasn't been all rosy. There are times when I've questioned why I do what I do. And for what we do, there is no blueprint. There's nobody that's done a hot sauce store to hold over 1,200 different types. Some people called me crazy, told me it couldn't be done. Well, here we are now, over 4 years of bricks and mortar, and we've just opened our second location now in another province. So I have one in BC and one in Alberta, and it's a whole book of new stresses that I never thought about. Welcome stress. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad stress. This is a good stress. Um, but along that way, we made some alignments with, in our industry, obviously, butcher shops, bakeries, anybody that's food related that could use a spice or a hot sauce or a barbecue sauce. That's kind of who we aligned ourselves with. And it worked out great. Some relationships were awesome, some were bad. I actually just had to do a repo last week from one of our wholesale customers. I had to send a driver there, and I sent a driver instead of me because I know my triggers. I know my aggression from the military. So I knew if I went there face to face, I'd probably have some not so kind words for this gentleman. So I sent a driver instead. And guys that I've worked with before, they picked up the product, they brought it back to the shop. Now we're just going to inventory it and send him a final invoice. Um, but you have to pick and choose your battles. And that's the one thing I've learned in business is that you can't always be on the winning side. Sometimes you have to fall on the sword, so to speak. The customer is always right, and that's the big thing to do in retail is no matter who's right or who's wrong, you want that repeat customer. So we go that extra mile for customers. If they bring a product back that they're unhappy with, no questions asked, it's a return. And in exchange for something else, I never question it. Even when I know something doesn't seem right. We did have a customer drop a bottle and break it, and he claimed that it fell apart when he opened it. Now I know better, but even still, I still gave him a replacement on the house because now he's a repeat customer. So little things like that. It's not always about the dollar bill. And that's the one thing I've learned over the past 4 or 5 years of my business is that this is my passion. I follow my passion and I put an honest 40 hours, if not more, every week into my passion. Because I do that, the money follows me. Because in my theory, if you put an honest 40 hours of work into your business every week without fail, you cannot help but make money. If you're not making money, it's not the right 40 hours that you're doing. Um, and once you reach that level where you can chase your passion, I think you become a very dangerous individual because now you're having fun. You're not driven to go, oh my goodness, rent is X amount of dollars. I got to sell all this today and all this tomorrow. And then you start panicking and you're chasing that dollar bill to cover your debts. Once you can flip that script and you find your passion and you chase your passion, you will have nothing but fun every day. Case in point, today I got a taco shirt on. I think there's cactuses and guitars. It's bright, it's colorful. That's kind of like who I am now. I used to be a rough, tough army guy, no emotions. You know, as we all are, we're taught to suppress everything. I'm trying to get out of that mold. I want to be the fun hot sauce boss, whatever you want to call me, I'll answer to, but I have fun. Every day I come to work. Actually, I don't even come to work. I come to what I love doing, which isn't work to me. Um, I could sit at home and do nothing, or I can sit in my shop and talk to my hot sauces and do nothing. It doesn't bother me to come here. I enjoy coming here. So my only advice to you guys, be that sponge, soak up as much information as you can from every different business, because I guarantee it, there's going to be tips and tricks from other businesses that are going to be relevant to what you're going to do. And don't be afraid to reach out. We're all here. We're only a phone call or an email away in this day. Don't be scared to reach out and ask the right question to the right person. I guarantee it's going to help your business in the future. Guys, it's been a pleasure. I'm here for your call. And Judy, I mean, reach out to me anytime if you guys need me to be another ear. I'd love to partake in upcoming interviews, just because there's going to be something somebody's going to bring up and I'm going to go, oh my goodness, I never thought of that. Be that sponge, guys. Look to increase your sales. Look to form alliances with the right people and have fun. Most importantly, have fun. Do not be stressed out. If it's stressed out, maybe this isn't the time for you. Wait till you can do it and have a lot of fun. Rock on, guys. Stay solid.